What up, P? Back at it, baby. Let's get it. What time is it? Man Cave time. Who? What's going on, DMV? The Man Cave is in the building, y'all. And we back at it, full strength, full team. I'm your host, The Nate is Real. This is my co-host, JP, in the building. Back at it. Got my man E-Money producing. He back from vacation, and we back, y'all. I told y'all, man. I told y'all we're going to be back full strength. It wasn't a rumor. We coming back for, I think, year 5 or something. You know, we out here, we just keep moving, man. We keep moving, man. So always shoot us a follow, man. Tell all your folks about us. You know, I'm at The Nate is Real. You can find us at DMV Man Cave on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all the social medias, all the past episodes on YouTube. Go check them out, man. So it's been a crazy summer already, man. And sports is kicking up. Y'all know we the premier sports and entertainment podcast in the DMV right now. You know what I'm saying? We bring that heat. We don't hold no punches. We celebrate DMV legends. We promote minority businesses. We promote young athletes, young schools, young academics. We always pushing that. And we always about uplifting the community, y'all. So shoot us a follow. Stay locked in this summer, and let's have some fun, y'all. So let's get it going, man. This smog is back. Can't believe it. I've been coughing outside and everything. I thought it was gone. You know, we call it smog, S-M-O-G, and basically that stands for some mother effing outside gas. You know, I'm coining that joint, you know what I'm saying? So if it catch, it catch. But yeah, that's when we say smog, we talking about all this smoke and wildfire coming from Canada. And I'm tired of it,
what's going on up there, yo? Like,
somebody got to be setting these fires or something, but I know I've been getting tired like all day today.
Yeah.
It's been crazy.
Man,
it's already hot. It's hot as hell out there already. Golly, man.
You know what? I don't mind the heat, but it seems like it ain't never get cold, yo. It seems like it's been hot all year.
Yeah, dog. It's global warming is all year round, man. You can't breathe outside. Ain't no wind, nothing, no breeze. These trees ain't shaking.
No snow.
Nothing. We ain't had no snow there. It's been a crazy year with the weather, man. But you know, we just happy that everything going business as usual in the sports world, in the entertainment world. BET Awards came on this week. That was crazy. My girl Ice Spice tore it down. I like Ice Spice, man. People be hating on her. But who else? Offset and Quavo got back. That was cool. It was a good show. I liked it.
About 5 hours into the joint, I cut it off. You know, like I can't stand the BET Awards. Why? Because
go ahead, let me know.
You know that joint was 4 hours long, right?
Oh yeah, I missed the first 2 hours. And
See,
stuff.
there you go.
Yeah, I was still at work, so I ain't really care. You know, they did drag it on.
I saw about an hour and a half, and I think I cut it off after Busta's speech. Like, shout out to Busta. You know, it's about time Busta got his respect. You know, but his speech, and you know, I ain't gonna fake. You know, they was in Busta ear like, Bust, you gotta hurry up. You gotta.
You know, Busta was about to do a presidential speech out there.
His whole speech was long, but like I said, mad respects to Bust. He definitely deserved it.
For sure.
That joint was just too long. That joint is just too long, yo.
Yeah, when I turned it on, they was doing some celebrations and like bringing back the who was that, the franchise boys, and then they had the Bible. They was doing I swag and I serve. They brought that old joint back, like. I did like Chief Keef. Chief Keef made an appearance finally. Came out of hiding.
I heard he was banned on BET.
Or what? But
I heard
he probably was banned.
He was banned on BET.
Smoking too much.
I mean, I don't know about that as much.
He might have not showed up for a show or something.
Probably, you know, whatever the case is. I mean, it was a good show.
From what I
saw about an hour and a half of it myself. You know what I'm saying?
They do need to cut it down though. Make it end at like 11. Or 10:30 or something.
Thank you. Like no other award show will be dragging on for another 2 hours.
Yeah.
And they always seem like it's like the last act, and then it be on for another hour and a half.
Oh yeah, they still cranking, they still throwing MC Light out there. And she do a good job. Like MC Light.
There you go. She's a great host. Like yo, that's her voice.
Yeah. She got that voice. The in between, that transition time. But it was a cool show, man. I'm glad
who hosted the show? I didn't even know who hosted the show. Who hosted it?
I don't even know. I don't even know if they had a host. Hey, money might have been low.
It was just like, throw another artist out. Throw another artist. And I get it. We're celebrating hip hop, 50 years of hip hop. Yeah. So I get it.
No, I think it was Busta. What? No, somebody hosted.
No, they were honoring.
Hey, y'all, let us know who hosted the BET Awards, man. I know somebody out there.
I know somebody knows. Hey, that joint probably on if you flick the
I know somebody know who hosted the BET Award. But I like the show though. You know, I give it a 9 out of 10. You know. As far as just
I give it a 7.5 because that
Lotto was out there going crazy. Oh, did you see the one shorty? But we'll get into that and get your popcorn ready. Y'all gotta stay tuned for some of that juice and all that craziness was going on in the crowd with Lil Uzi and Ice Spice in them. So, but yeah, it was crazy. Like a couple of the award winners was a little surprising, but mostly everybody I thought won. You know, should have won. I know Lotto was going crazy when she won that female hip hop joint. Like I'm like, damn, is that serious? Like she got some like internal beefs going on with her or something with all these other women rappers or something, but
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sometimes honest, she do a little too much. I don't listen to
any of them. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I like her as an artist. She's alright, but she always act like she trying to fight somebody. So I don't know. But overall it was a good show. But y'all know we always do a little NFL segment here on the Man Cave. Let's start it off with that good National Football League, man. And you know it's the off season, and we finally got the good news that I think they're gonna vote on the whole Daniel Snyder final sale. Him and Tanya selling. I think they're gonna vote on it July 20th or July 21st. So everybody start marking your calendars because I know it's gonna be some parties going on around there. They was trying to do a parade and shit, but that ain't gonna happen because you gotta cost money to block off streets. But that's how mad people was. That's how happy people is.
Nah, they should let Jay buy it.
Yeah, they should have.
That's what I'm saying. If Jay would have bought the skins, I probably.
See, I don't know if Jay knows football, but either way, that stadium would have been jumping every day. First class, everything would have been first class. Yeah.
That's all you need.
Yeah,
you know how many people would have showed up? Just like the Barclays. Barclays sell out every night.
Oh yeah. Rockefeller, they do everything first class. What is Jay on? That's embarrassing. But I know he never. I don't know if they split Rockefeller, but. I don't even know what management he's under. He still puts out little music. Rock Nation, okay. Oh, that's right. Rock Nation. He's here. He is the CEO, president, everything. Yeah. And they got athletes. They do sports, all that. That's right.
Jay got his hand in everything.
Everything, man. That Ace of Spades, he got his hand in everything. So yeah. But I like Josh Harris getting in there. That's gonna be a good look. Anybody but Dan. ABD is what we call it. Anybody but Dan at this point. And make sure y'all catch me during that first game, y'all, in the parking lot. I'll be selling these buy Dan IPAs, you know, for the low ski. So let me know. I ain't gonna rip nobody off, but man, everybody just so happy, man. And but a lot more people get suspended for betting, y'all.
Yeah.
3 more Indianapolis Colts got suspended today, y'all. Isaiah Rodgers, Rashad Perry, and Demetrius Taylor, come on down.
So you think
it keep happening? They're not learning, and now the Colts is the one that put out the suspension because they already knew the league gonna throw the hammer down anyway. So they're not getting the message. So they didn't say which sport.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's so easy with the phone now.
I'm asking you a question, right? With FanDuel now, with the laws changing where gambling is now legal, how do you feel these teams or the NFL should regulate it? Because all you're gonna see is more players. If I have a little bit of money, I ain't gonna fake. I'd be gambling too.
It's just something you can't do though. You know, it's like to me, it's like.
What are you gambling on though? What are you gambling on? Are you gambling on football? See, if there's a rule saying you can't gamble on your own sport, then yes, because as a football player, as a basketball player, you have insight of the other teams because you might know somebody. Your agent might know somebody.
I understand.
You can't gamble on your own sport, but to say a football player can't bet on boxing. That got nothing to do with it.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that to me, so
especially because they push it. The NFL's pushing this game. They pushing DraftKings every second.
Exactly. So you laying in bed with them, but then telling me I can't lay in the bed with them too.
I can't get a little bit of that money too. Exactly. Right. The NFL getting all the money, getting all the cut from all these gambling companies, but the players can't get a piece. Like
That's what I'm saying.
I don't like it. I never liked it. I didn't like the fact that they got involved with gambling in the NFL because I knew this was coming.
You think the fix?
I knew this was coming.
So you think? See again,
I think
I think they
fix.
gotta regulate it though. They can't you can't bet. Football cannot bet on football. No football, whether that's college football, NFL football. You can't bet football. If you're a football player, you can't bet football.
Just like Pete Rose and baseball.
Right. You can't do that. Like they
you
gotta
got
set
inside
that now.
information,
They gotta set that now. Cause I'm not gonna sit here and condemn a player because they gambling. Cause
it's gotta be
everybody
yeah.
gambling.
It's gotta be levels to it. Like they can't give people the whole season. You can't spend about the whole season of gambling on boxing. You know what I'm saying?
You can't even give them a game for real. You
Right.
give them a
So
fine.
I think the best plan of action for the NFL would be to try to lessen some of these initial suspensions before they go for the whole season.
Ooh.
Like they did Calvin Ridley. They got Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, but the end.
I got an inside story on Calvin Ridley, so stay tuned, y'all.
The
I got an inside story on Calvin Ridley.
NFLPA, they got to come through with a new law,
Right.
changing the rules, because that's what the one thing that I would say why I love basketball and Adam Silver and David Stern is because they're progressive.
Right.
They change with the times. NFL, even Major League Baseball,
Yeah, they've been stuck in their ways.
They're stuck in their
Golly.
ways, and it's like we're gonna do it this way because we've been doing it this way for the last 70 years.
Right.
Like,
That don't work,
that
yeah.
same shit. That was the same stuff that happened, 50, 60 years ago. Is not the environment and everything is changing. So you got to change with the times. That's why I like hockey. Like honestly, the
They
commissioner in
gambling
hockey,
hockey too.
the commissioner in hockey knows what he's doing. Like you don't never hear no issues coming out of hockey. You very rarely hear issues coming out of the NBA. So but these are leagues that are progressive.
Yeah.
They change with the times. So that's all the NFL got to do. Baseball's starting to do it with the time pitching and stuff. So you got to change with your consumer. Because the consumer,
That's what I said. They gotta lessen it.
They gotta figure it out.
They still people at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You can't just slap the hammer. What's up, E? What you think about the gambling situation?
Well, you did say about FanDuel. Don't forget about DraftKings.
Oh yeah,
DraftKings
is with them too.
DraftKings and MGM,
They're
right?
giving a lot of money to NFL.
Yes.
A lot of money.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. It can't be a hypocritical situation where they getting money and the players ain't getting money too. I don't like it.
No.
And they definitely want to do something about it. But
That's
Calvin, let's get back to Calvin Ridley real quick.
What's that down?
Calvin Ridley just heard a exclusive inside story. I don't know if y'all remember. Well, first of all, the whole gambling thing. He got slayed. He was the first one to get caught in the NFL. They did the whole year, right?
Yeah, they hit him hard.
So it might be a reason why he was gambling. So I heard a story I heard. There was a group out of Chicago. It was either Atlanta or Chicago that was robbing celebrities. They got Mariah Carey. They got Calvin Ridley. So I think it was Calvin Ridley's second year, right? And it was
Chicago.
It was some people that was running with King Von and them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But they started pulling big scores, and they started doing They started doing their research on when these NFL players was leaving, when these Atlanta Hawks was leaving. It was a group out of Atlanta, yep. And they got Mariah Carey, but the first person they hit was Calvin Ridley, dog. They took and this was when he first got in the league, so they took all his jewelry. They said they got away with I don't even know how much, over $250,000 worth of jewelry, different stuff. I don't know what a rack of stuff they stole. So he went into a depression. He told the team, Atlanta Falcons, he had to step away. He had to step away from the team for 4 games, and everybody was scrutinizing him, calling him soft and all this stuff. But the whole time he just got in the league and he got flat out robbed by the same people that got Mariah Carey. They got another Atlanta Braves player. They were just pulling all these scores and shit. And
Wow.
I want to say it was King Von's people and all that, because I know they had beef with Chief Keef and them for a minute. But anyway, this group was just out of control. They was pulling some of the biggest scores, they said, in the Atlanta area. So that might have been why fucking Calvin Ridley is fucking betting on games and shit. He probably owes jewelry, because they don't pay that jewelry all off.
Yeah.
They put a down payment. You gotta pay that shit every month. So when you get that shit stolen, if you don't got that shit insured, that you want to pay a lot of that shit. So anyway, I just go to say that because that could have led to some of his stuff. But you still gotta be smarter. But yeah, that was the thing. Calvin really stepped away. Everybody was scrutinizing him, and the whole time, Oh, his family was home. He had just left. They waited for him to leave. Like, they was parked around the corner, and they thought he was on a away game or something. But anyway, so he just went. They went to somewhere. They went to a baby reveal or something. It was something. Him, his wife, and a daughter. So they went somewhere for like 2 hours. When they got back, they saw a caution tape around the house. Everything was already robbed. That quick, gone. So he was shook up, thinking, because he was shook up because he thought that his kids could have been in there. So he was he's kind of in his head with that a little bit. I mean, if you're an athlete, you got to know you're gonna be a target.
Yeah.
So
this is why
that's just some of the background.
we also gotta bring it all the way back to that.
But it's them youngins. It was these youngins listening to this drill music, robbing people out in Atlanta. Just like the same thing that been going on the past 10 years that we be talking about on this show all the time.
Hey, to all you athletes, hire a bodyguard, please.
Thank you. Get some security, man. Get you a Navy SEAL, FBI, police officer. You see what Diddy and all them do?
Yes, yo. Like, you don't never hear no stories about Denzel, Jay-Z.
Right.
Just certain people you never hear stories about. Why? Because they got bodyguards. Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because you know what I'm saying? Even if it's your man, tell your man, hey,
here, man.
go get your license the legal way. So, you know what I'm saying, you can carry a gun and protect me. You know what I'm saying? Since that's your man.
Oh, I'm gonna have
put him on the payroll. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, hire security because these young folks right here, man, you
never know, man.
Never know, man.
And especially LA. I heard LA is real bad. Like, as soon as you land, they targeting rappers, athletes, any and everybody, man. So you just gotta have that security. If you got a lot of money and all that, you definitely gotta have security, man. And Takeoff mother just filed a lawsuit and stuff, but we'll talk about that and get your popcorn ready too on what she's doing to that bowling alley. What's up, E?
Okay. We're still on the betting topic.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead. What you got on the bets?
I was gonna add, there's not much going on with the horse racing and the NASCAR racing up at.
I haven't heard anything about their sport, any scandals yet, but that's probably coming too.
But you can bet on horses. But you can't bet on like
I know it's
such
a double standard.
That was a good question, right?
They got.
I mean, I'm sure that they're not allowed to do that either.
Right.
But I never heard of anybody getting in trouble, or I've never even heard of that being a rule. They can't bet on their own. I know they probably can't bet on their own race, but can they bet on other horse races? That's a good question. We got to research that.
Right.
So if anybody knows the answer to that question, can you bet on NASCAR if you're a driver? Can you bet on other horse races if you're what do they call the people? Jockey.
Yeah.
If you're a jockey. So let us know, man. That's definitely something on our mind, man. So, but we got, man, Tyreek Hill. The last thing we're going to talk about in the NFL, man. I don't know if y'all seen Tyreek Hill was on a cruise ship and slapped this old man in the back of the head. And now they trying to, the old man's pressing charges.
Wow.
He just was playing with the guy, Something happened. Something happened. He didn't want to go too far, so he slapped him on the back of the head, whatever. So you know, people just waiting. People waiting for you to slip up like that.
Yeah, that's all man too.
You know what?
So Tyreek, you gotta be smarter, bro.
You know when I knew this society was getting out of hand?
When
my man Adams from the Raiders. Remember when he ran over the cameraman? You know what I'm saying? Devontae. Remember that? He ran over the cameraman. The cameraman decided to press charges.
Oh no, he just brushed him like
right. But
he did kind of push him to the side.
He did push him, but
and it was after a loss.
Exactly.
Good.
Right, it didn't look good, but he decided to press charges. I was like, yo, we opening a can of worms, because any little thing happen. If I know you got money. Oh yeah! As soon as you touch me, I'm falling on the ground.
I told you a story about Shannon Sharp, man. Shannon Sharp, when he was a rookie, somebody hit him, or he like bumped somebody or something, and then they like followed him to the 7-Eleven, and he was like, I'm Shannon Sharp. You want an autograph or something? And the guy was like, yeah, give me an autograph. Then like a week later, like the dude took him to court, for millions, dog.
See, that's what they do.
Yeah,
yo.
man.
Because
you can't trust people out here, man.
You a money sign.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you got a certain did you see on Instagram, I know this story like kind of relates, but it doesn't. But Gilbert Arenas was talking about
Gilly the Kid.
AI security team when he was in Washington after he signed that big contract.
So
what Gilbert was saying is like he's like, one day, he wanted to go to the club. So the bouncer was like, we gonna go to the club like 8, 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Gilbert was like, nah, I ain't going to the club at 8, 9 o'clock. I'm trying to go in the club like 12, 1
Oh yeah, they gonna let Gil in. Yeah,
superstar.
they gonna definitely let Gil in.
But Cuz was like, hold up, aren't you a superstar? He's like, yeah. Well then you gotta act like a superstar. It's like you ain't gonna catch no superstar out at no 1, 2 o'clock at night. Superstars gonna get in, get what
who said that to him? Who said that to him?
This is AI. This is AI security team when he first came to Washington to sign that contract. He was like, yo, you a superstar. You gotta act like a superstar. So you got, what I'm saying? Like when you got a certain you gotta act like you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, so you don't see Steph Curry and Clay and them out there.
You can't be doing stupid stuff like this because you a target. Like let me run across a millionaire, an athlete, and him run me over while we playing basketball. Oh, I'm suing. I don't care if I did dunk on you. I'm suing you after the game because you ran me over because that's assault.
Just want to shout out my man Chief Prez in the building. What's going on with you, soldier? Also got TQ Virgo Love in the building. And Devin Young in the building, man. Thanks for showing us some love, y'all. And shoot us a comment, man. Anything on y'all mind y'all want to talk about, chop it up, man, just let us know, man. So, but yeah, man, anybody, you just got to be careful when you out here in the public, man. These athletes, man. So Tyreek Hill, I don't think that nothing going to happen to him, but.
Oh, he going to have to pay some
money. He going to settle it out.
Settle it out of court. That's going to cost him at least a good $2.
As long as he out there catching 12 touchdowns for my Dolphins, I don't care. Don't be slapping nobody else, Tyreek. Chill out, man. Yeah, Tyreek doing some big things down in Miami. He got the clothing line. I think he got like a energy drink out or like a protein, something out there. But he always in that fitness stuff. So shout out to Tyreek and everybody out there in Miami, man. So, but y'all know we always do a segment on the Man Cave called Sit On Down. Sit on down, man. It's one of the fan favorites. We always call people down that's doing some clown, goofy stuff out here on and off the court. And man, we got to call down no other than Zion Williamson.
Zion.
And matter of fact, we're going to call down Mariah Mills too, man. Come on down. Come on down, Zion. Come on down, man. Zion Williamson, man. First of all, like, if y'all don't know the story, man, Zion Williamson's been being extorted by this adult entertainment star, Mariah Mills. Like, apparently, like, they had met when he was a rookie or something, and they started dating, and he started, like, steady buying her stuff. 25,000 here, 10,000 here. And somewhere along the line, he promised to buy her a house or something like that. So, anyway, Zion had a gender reveal party. He got another chick that he was messing with got pregnant. He was some other girl. And they had a gender reveal party. So that's all this lady, Mariah Mills, needed. She just started going on rants, going on Twitter and Instagram, like showing text messages of their conversations and saying that he promised to buy her a house, like where her house at. Now she coming out. Now she just posted a picture with like a pregnancy test. Like this shit gotta stop. Like you can't just be going after people like this. And Zion, what the hell is you doing? Like, come on, man. You know this girl's an adult entertainment star. This, like she ain't just no regular. Like, and people know about this woman. So you should have done his due diligence and like you gotta make sure that people make people sign a disclosure. Like, you see what Derek Jeter and them was doing. Like, Zion, like, first of all, you're not even playing. Like, you about 5 ham sandwiches away from being out of the league. Like you can't stay in shape. And then you embarrassing your whole family. Yeah, right. And as soon as he signed that bread, the girls is jumping and just giving his money away, man. Like, so Zion, man, you gotta be smarter, man. Like, man, this supposed to happen to like little gun, not the number 1 pick in the NBA. The number 1 pick, y'all.
Out of Duke, right?
And with the Duke, thank you. Where the hell are you at, Coach K? Where the hell are you at? Remember Coach K always?
Look. Coach K stopped worrying about academics long time ago.
Wow.
Let's be serious.
Let's be real. Yeah, it's called
back in the 90s In the early 2000s, you never saw a Duke player with cornrows. No offense. No offense.
Oh, yeah, it was clean
No
cut.
offense. Clean
Ever
cut.
since Grant
everything.
Hill, they were, no
Clean cut.
tattoos.
Yeah.
Then about 15, started seeing dreads. You started seeing a whole bunch of tattoos.
Oh, they got some hood dudes down there. Yeah. Once they start losing.
Yeah.
Who is my boy Cam?
Loose.
Who my boy from the went to the Knicks? Cam
Reddish?
Cam Reddish. Oh yeah. Cam like he was high out there the whole season.
I'm surprised.
He started letting
I'm
some
not
people
talking
in.
about nobody's academics.
I'm surprised. I'm
just
surprised
saying.
they don't rank the football team to be in trouble either.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Damn.
No, everybody out there.
Just know
They're not
that
paying
the
attention.
type of player in Duke changed, and I'm not surprised.
Man.
Like, first of all,
I
that
thought
whole draft was a
Zion-
bust.
He just came out as a YouTube sensation. He like Tiger Woods. He like Tiger Woods when he first came on the scene, when he first got to be a pro golfer. I don't know if you heard the story that it was somebody like Michael Jordan. I think Jordan told the story. They were at a party or something, and Tiger was just he was just all by himself. Like he just didn't know how to talk to the women. Like this was he's just socially awkward because his dad had him on a golf course all his life. And Zion, I feel like it's the same way. Like he blew up as this YouTube sensation. Then he was only had 1 year at Duke, but he just doesn't seem like he has the street smarts. You know what I'm saying? Like, because people would know. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful with these freaking vultures out here trying to get you and extort you. And this Bama, yeah, he not even like shutting it down the right way either. Like, we not even coming out and saying nothing. You can't go mute in a situation like this. You got to at least say something.
But what do you want him to say?
Man, be like, this woman, man, tell it how it is. At least tell us the truth. Give us something like.
She told y'all the truth.
Yeah.
There's no more than he don't need to say nothing.
God.
What Zion needs to do is to get on the basketball court.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what he needs to do. Because this will go away. As soon as he step on the basketball court.
You see, he just windmill for some high school kids. You see, he barely got off the ground.
I mean, and the thing about it is, for him to be that size, and for him to have the bunnies that he has.
Remember how explosive he was at Duke and coming into the league? Like, I thought the Bama was about to be like first team All NBA, dog.
And he played like in the beginning of the year.
Oh yeah, he bullying people. Every time he always go to that left hand. That little drop step joint he do, and he always make that little face and shit. But it only lasts like 20 games.
20 games. That's what he good for.
I'm
And
surprised.
then he hurt. He always hurt, out of shape.
I'm surprised he didn't go to Grant Hill or Christian Laettner for help.
Yeah, some of all Duke players
Yeah.
that have definitely helped out. You
Yes.
know, but Zion and that woman, man, get a
That
life.
woman, right.
Get a life, Mariah Mills. Like, stop, man. You can't just be doing you can't just be. That's harassment, dog. Like,
You are messing up her bag, Nate.
Hey.
Because she thought she had a bag, and
she done got like $1 million off of it already.
well, she want
How much
more.
more she got?
She want more.
Dog, she trying to get every drop out of Zion. His dumb ass.
And he gonna give it to her.
Yeah, he gonna
too.
give it to her. Yeah,
He gonna give it to her
He
too.
probably just gave her 30,000 while we talking right now, man. So, man, Zion Williamson and Mariah Mills,
Yes.
come on, man. Y'all definitely earned that. Sit on down. Nominee for this week, man. So, man, it's been crazy week, man. But we got to pay some bills real quick, y'all. We'll be back in about 3 minutes, man. We're going to talk that major league. We're going to talk about Shohei Ohtani. Is he the most freakish, most unique athlete in sports right now? You know, we're going to get to that. Get your popcorn ready. We got an exclusive story about Ja Rule in prison that nobody's heard. Him out here embarrassing himself. We talking BET Award fights. We talking Dylan Brooks. We talking TikTok dances. Everything, man. So go ahead and stay tuned, y'all. And we'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, we got to pay some bills.
Okay. Nice one right there.
Yeah, everybody was Zion. Tripping out there.
I just want to do this again. I don't even understand why you started to hate me or erase me. I shit, I'm gonna hit you with the Glock. Your girl is on my cock. I ain't trying to start drama, but you fell off like Futurama. And all this ain't a diss. Knock your ass out and next up this. I can go on and on. No way, your girl is here on the thong. Riding a Lambo with the new hottest thing. Sit your ass down on the king. You tryna go, bye bye, you hoe. Get out of the way, you fucked up my day. Never thought I would come around. You saying one word, you knock on the ground.
I wanna go hang out, but all you say is no, no, no. When I go to your house, you tell me to go, go, go. You started hating me, but that was only 2 years ago. I didn't even understand at first, but now I know. I wanna go hang out, but all you say is no, no, no. When I go to your house, you tell me to go, go, go. You started hating me, but that was only 2 years ago. I didn't even understand at first, but now I know.
Wrong with shit was free. You know what I'm saying? Like we fuck up. He gonna make sure he, but at least you gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna see that emotion before. They just got beat for real.
Yeah. They had no answer. If Bam was their five, if Bam was playing their four, and he actually had five,
This shit is hard. They got somebody for that fine.
You know it's jumping on the track and I be busting around. When they hear my music, you'll be like, what's all that sound? Go to party, everyone drinks the thing to the scene, go to me. I can take it to these streets and everybody will scream like, baby, bring it back to love. There's no need to back.
Love is balling, dog.
So we pick you up, don't tax you. Well, we be fighting the back. There's no need to back. You don't need no tax. So we pick you up, don't tax you. Who cares? I see you bringing up the heat. I'm visiting show about loot because I'm shooting my songs on repeat. We out here throwing the blast as I make sure that you hit the last and that no one gets the rap. Don't need no drama from the past. So we parties all week. Some of the people got no secret. Figure we riding a Jeep or like a Lambo, you go see. But whatever car we're in, the party will still be lit. I'll be taking it for a spin after I ride my next hit. I don't invite all the haters, so don't get it twisted. I don't got no time for that, so don't even mention. I be with my friends, jamming out. It will cause a scene, what's it about? And more people will goof around, and all the ladies will scream. You know it's jamming on the track, and I be buzzing around. When they hear my music, they'll be like, what's all that sound? Doing the party, and everyone trying to see things with me. I can take it to these streets, and everybody will scream like, we be right in the backseat. There's no need to invite me. You don't need no taxi, cause I can pick you up, no taxi. Well, we be right in the backseat. There's no need to invite me. You don't need no taxi, cause I can pick you up, no taxi.
I stay in the front, all y'all gonna stay in the back seat. Keep your Chris and some shit till the half a seat. I first and everything I do, you don't wanna admit I can't be beat. Supposed to sit, let's roll the virus. Like you see another corporate tea. Money green like Joe Pickles. Physical like I sickle. I am the one in here, number two, and I don't get about a missile. Come to make a sick shit. These niggas just want me to go quick, but I will not be doing it. Y'all so sick like your mom sis. I got bars, y'all so tired. I'm bars. Everything is hard. Back to the car.
Hold the boat one hand and just dislodge you.
Kinda long. Sing along, y'all be louder.
You know it's jumping on the track, and I be buzzing around. When they hear my music, they'll be like, what's all that sound? Go to the party, and everyone drinks like they could be with me. I can take it to these streets, and everybody will scream like, we be right in the backseat. There's no need to invite me. You don't need no taxi, cause I can pick you up, no taxi. Well, we be right in the backseat. There's no need to invite me. You don't need no taxi, cause I can pick you up, no taxi.
I got the dude's shirt. I got his shirt. I'm just worried. I'm worried about that emotional
Kobe
part.
would do the same thing.
I
Kobe
got
wanted
but
to
Kobe,
win.
but Kobe ain't.
Kobe
No.
wanted to win.
Win. He ain't Kobe though. He ain't Kobe.
He's-
He don't have. He ain't. He had Shaq.
He don't have to
He got DeAndre Ayton.
Devin Booker should be Devin Booker.
I know he is, but
But
that man was a
his
hothead,
mold-
dog. You can get in his head.
And that's
Somebody gotta get in his
the
head.
problem.
Okay. Back at it. All right, y'all. We back. We back at it. What's going on? And we just wrapped up that sit on down segment. And now we're gonna talk a little bit of Major League Baseball, y'all. Y'all know the Orioles. We always follow the local teams. Nationals is in rebuild. But we gotta talk about Shohei Ohtani, man. The guy is on an absolute missile tear right now. He's got like 28 home runs. He's like almost up there in RBIs, and he's got like a 3.0 ERA pitcher. So I remember, I think it was 2 nights ago, he struck out 10 batters and hit 2 home runs. I think it was like 2. He was 3 for 3, 2 home runs and a walk, and pitched 6 innings, pitched 6 1/3 or something, and struck out 10 batters, all in the same game, man. So this guy's a freak, you know. So we kind of been throwing around the question all day, you know, pretty much all week. Is Shohei Ohtani, you know, the most freakish athlete, unique athlete in North American sports right now? You know, I'll start us off. You know, I would have to say yes. You know, there's a couple guys I would definitely put up there as like honorable mentions. You got to throw Joker up there, Jokic. You got to throw Greek Freak always in there. But what he's doing, I didn't even know. I didn't give him his just due. You know what I'm saying? I'll admit I wasn't watching him as close, and I thought that he was just hitting like a home run every 6 games or something, which I think he kind of was in the beginning. But he quickly adapted to the major league game. He was doing this in this country a long time. Mm-hmm. But now every game is must-see TV. He's hitting home runs damn near every game. His strikeout rate is starting to get up there more. So I just hope for Major League Baseball that this guy gets in the playoffs. Because if Major League Baseball gets him in a meaningful game in October on prime time, I'm telling you, the whole world going to be turning in. You saw it at the World Classic,
Yes,
where he was facing off against Mike Trout
right.
in that last at-bat, and the ratings was crazy. And not just because of the ratings, but just the length of his home run. I mean, the guy's hitting bombs. You know, it ain't like he hitting little line drives. He's hitting for power. His pitching style is crazy, too. Like, he's got movement. He's got a slider, a curve. He's got all the pitches in the book. And so for me, I would have to say yes, man. I think he's definitely one of the most freakish, unique athletes in North American sports right now. What you think, JP? Let's go on a circle.
Okay.
We'll get JP's thoughts next. What you think? Well, first, what you think about Ohtani and what he's doing, and then you think he's up there, the top of the top right now, or you got anybody else you thinking of?
As far as what he's able to do, whether it's the pitching, because he does play the field too. Does play what, like left field or something?
Nah, he just pitches. I think they let him DH. I'm not sure the DH rule is still in there. I don't think it is though, but I think he just hits when he pitches, or they'll pinch hit him. I think they can bring him in like when he's not pitching on the non-pitching days,
Okay.
just to hit.
Yeah, the fact that he's a pitcher with power and that you want him at bat. That is kind of crazy.
He's on pace for 56 home runs.
That's crazy.
56 as a pitcher.
As a pitcher, that's crazy.
That is too
That's
many.
4 off of 60.
Right, I think they played 80 games so far or something, and they played 162. They're about halfway done the All-Star break, but that's crazy.
That's a crazy amount. As far as what he brings to his sport, there probably isn't another player, because in football there's no player that plays both offense and defense.
That's true. Yeah.
There's no player. And basketball.
Did Deion? Deion did a little bit.
Now, what Deion did a little bit. Deion played 2 sports too.
Yeah. Now all time.
Now
we're doing an all-time list. Deion definitely up there.
Definitely up.
He's
Deion might be
ahead of
number 1.
Shohei. Yeah.
Yeah, but as far as what I can't. He.
Would you put Joker in front of him?
Nah, because
I
Joker
was
don't play
going back
defense.
and forth with them.
Joker don't play defense. If anything, I would put Giannis, and if Kawhi Leonard ever decides to
Got
play
healthy,
full
yeah.
season again, because they
He about to retire.
Yeah.
That boy about to retire. I heard.
Anyway, just a player that plays both sides of the ball. He might be yeah. Cause we ain't never seen a pitcher with that much power.
Yeah, I can't think of.
I mean, I
anybody
remember
right
the
now,
Atlanta
man.
Braves pitchers back in the early '90s, where like Smoltz and Maddox and all of them, like they kind of had power, but it was like a group of them.
Yeah, I think Greg Maddox was probably the best hitter out, but yeah, he used to get on base.
But it was
But
a
it
group
was-
of them.
Yeah,
But
and he was
this is
hitting like
just
singles and shit.
Right, this is just one player hitting
Crazy,
home runs
yeah.
as a pitcher. So yeah,
Right.
it's pretty crazy.
What you think, E? You think Shohei is the most unique, freakish athlete right now? Or-
Yes, I do, because I'm gonna put him in with 3 other names too. Watch this. I'm gonna say he is pretty good against Ichiro of the Seattle Mariners.
Ichiro was another one. Yeah.
He's pretty
I would
good.
put him above Ichiro.
You're right. He's pretty good against Benyon Kim. That was one of them pitchers right there from the Diamondbacks, and then also.
Hey, that boy Kim. Did he pitch for the Dodgers? That man, he had like a sidearm jump.
No, that was Adeo Nomo. Adeo Nomo.
No,
was that one.
Hideki Nomo. I'm not talking about him.
Okay.
Now, I'm talking about the dude Kim that pitched for the Diamondbacks, and then I think he pitched for the Dodgers, but he was
Okay,
ridiculous. too.
Benyon Kim, another one, and then Hideki Matsui from the Yankees. Yeah, like that one, as you put that one right. So that's the 3, and then I would say
Yeah, I would definitely put him ahead of all of those guys. What
Yeah.
about any other sports? You got any other freakish athletes you would put above him, like Giannis or Lamar Jackson?
I would say Lamar. Yeah,
LJ
LJ.
He
got a
don't play-
special skill. He's
but he
a
don't-
freakish athlete though, because he can throw it and run.
Run right.
But nah, I gotta put Shohei above him.
Yeah, it's because
Because his
he
throwing,
can-
Lamar throwing.
it's like
up
it's
and
like
down.
it's like Lamar playing quarterback and also
I would
playing
put
safety.
Lamar too though.
But it's like Lamar playing quarterback and also playing safety. That's what Otani's doing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
he's got 29 home runs.
I can't.
Yeah.
I
He
right.
might have just hit one. He's
I don't-
7-3 with a 3.0 2 ERA with 127 strikeouts.
Damn,
that's
He
crazy.
goes 6'4", 210 pounds.
man.
He's a switch hitter.
Switch.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't
Yes.
know the switch hitter.
I forgot about that. Alabama's bats lefty and righty. So if you bring a left-handed pitcher up there, he'll switch right-handed. You get a lefty up there on the mound, he gonna go right-hand. Like, the guy is a straight beast, dog. Yeah. Dog, he might... Dog, I'm telling you, man, I'm not saying that he's going to go down as the best baseball player of all time.
No, he's not, because he's not very.
But he has a chance to.
And you
Nah,
want to
he's
be
not
an
good.
Angels fan, right?
He's got a chance. He's got a chance to be better than Griffey.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, Pete.
No,
Yeah.
no.
He's... Dog, Alabama's still young.
You're talking about his numbers, but his impact.
He was born in 94. Alabama...
But you're forgetting that Griffey changed the game at the center position.
He's 28 years old.
But he's
he's older than I thought.
You forget that Griffey changed the way
Ooh,
that
he's
we
28.
felt about center fielders. Griffey had power. He
Yeah,
had speed. He had an arm. Griffey had the whole package.
Can I take that back? Can I take that back?
Yeah.
Can I take that back?
Actually, do.
Because the fact he's 29, I said it, I'll stick by it. And I think he still does have a chance, yeah.
He'll be up there. You bet you may be able to mention
No,
him.
if
but
he hits 60 home runs this
he's not
year.
very. Barry won 8 Gold Gloves.
Yes.
Yeah. Barry with that Balco helped him out.
No,
Yes.
that was before.
But Barry wasn't
That
no
was
73.
before.
Yeah, I'm tired of everybody
That
talking
was
about Barry
before.
Bonds.
That was before the steroids.
No,
though.
once he got on that
trouble.
juice, though, that's when he really started hitting 60 home runs.
Right, that's the home run.
He was hitting like
but
45.
Why? But why though? Why? Because there's a reason to it. Because everybody was showing love to McGuire and Sosa, and he
got
was
an
like, you know
asterisk.
what?
He's got
I
an
can do
asterisk
the
in his
same.
name.
too. Don't forget Casino.
Ain't nobody was praising Canseco,
No?
crazy
Okay.
Canseco.
Yeah, Canseco
Canseco
buck.
coked
He's
out,
snitch
but-
on everybody.
coked
But now
out Canseco.
Bonds is up there as one of the greatest players of all time for
Period.
sure. Period. Without the steroids, this and that.
Right.
But I was just saying, if he didn't have the Balco and he just kept, that's why I just wanted to see that personally, because I think that his name gets tainted when everybody was doing it.
Right. Right.
Roger Clemens,
Everybody
pitchers.
did it.
So it was a lot of shady stuff going on back
The
there.
way it got me for Clemens to get in trouble with steroids. I couldn't.
Shohei Ohtani will be better than Barry Bonds.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
I said it right now. What time is it? Whatever, 8:30. It probably 9:15.
First of all,
9:28.
Nobody's hitting 73 again.
Mark it down. Book it. Shohei Ohtani.
He don't play the field though.
You don't
Huh?
have to.
He won't have the. He won't
He
have
don't
the
have
golden
to.
glove. He
His
won't have the
pitching
gold
just gonna
gloves.
get better.
If he don't blow
He might
out
not
his arm.
have better numbers than Barry at the end. Like he's not gonna get the home runs that he had. But I guarantee when it's all said and done,
Smoke.
You gotta
people
think
gonna say
about it.
Shohei Ohtani was a what? Well, see, they play different positions too.
Yes.
That too.
So that when you talk about better baseball player,
Pitcher?
a better career, he'll have a better career. I'll say that.
No.
He'll have more championships, more
But he is the
accolades.
man
don't
for
have
his
any
country, though.
championship.
He gonna win the MVP
He
this
is
year.
the man
Did he
for
win?
his country,
Hold up.
right?
I think he already got one MVP.
No,
He's
he
gonna.
doesn't.
I guarantee
No, he doesn't.
he
Yeah.
gonna have more rings than
No, he
Barry
doesn't.
Bonds.
No, he
He gonna have more
doesn't. No, he
MVPs than
doesn't.
Barry Bonds.
He won't.
I don't know if
He
he has. He gonna win MVP this year. You might as well give it to him now. You might as well give it to him now.
He-
Bama
he
got
didn't-
29
he
home
didn't
runs
win it last
before the.
year.
I don't
Judge
know.
won it last year.
Oh, okay, yeah. But it was close though. I remember.
It was close.
It was very
It was
close.
close.
And it was that Shohei's rookie year. I don't even know how long has he been in the
Joe's been
league.
in the league for like 3 years.
No.
It's like third
This
year.
is third year. Okay.
Yeah.
So last year was his second year in the league, and he almost won the MVP.
Yeah.
I mean,
He'll win
he's
the,
nice.
He'll win the
He's nice.
next 3 out of the next 4 MVPs, guaranteed.
Well, you know
I mean,
what?
if-
Just alone because he
from the
pitches and
Padres-
hits alone.
It comes from the Padres.
Oh, somebody said Kenny Lofton.
Kenny Lofton.
Kenny smoked out Lofton. Drunked out Lofton.
Oh yeah, Kenny Lofton was a
Really?
freak athlete too. Kenny Lofton's son played basketball for the Grizzlies.
Kenny
He-
Lofton.
He a overweight, he think he
Yeah.
part of the Memphis grill team. They part of that
He
Memphis
was
grill team.
bullying
down
with
there.
Mignogna though.
Who?
Kenny Lofton's son.
Yeah, Kenny
He
Lofton's
was
son is ball,
bullying
yeah.
with Mignogna.
Kenny Lofton Sr. though was one of the best athletes I
Yes.
ever seen too. Could play basketball and baseball. The Bama was fat. I wanted to be Kenny Lofton, dog. How many catches did he make over the wall?
Yeah.
We was climbing the joint, left
And
hand.
he was nasty. in the
Dog, he
field.
was catching the joint. I'm gonna stand up for this. He was climbing the wall and backhanding the ball. But y'all know if whoever played baseball, people. No, it's hard to catch just a regular routine fly like that. He was climbing the wall
With one
and then
hand.
snatching it back before it left his glove. Like the boy was a freak,
Kenny
man.
Lofton was nasty.
It was great. Now one of my favorite
I
plays
was-
all
I
time.
still
Good,
wouldn't
hey, that's
call
a good call
I
right
still
there,
wouldn't say
Evan.
I said Kenny.
Evan, hey, that's a good call, Brody. For real, that boy was nasty. That Cleveland team with Albert Bell and
Yeah.
young Manny was on that team. Who was Omar Vizquel.
Omar.
Man, they had a squad, man.
What is it? Roberto's. No.
Roberto
Alomar,
Alomar, right? Second base.
Sandy Alomar and Roberto.
Sandy was,
Yeah,
Sandy
yeah.
was playing catcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up the middle, they was nasty.
They was nasty, boy.
They was nasty.
Omar
They had
Vizquel
Tommy
catch that
too?
joint.
They had
Oh
Tommy
yeah,
at first
Tommy,
base?
yeah, big lefty.
Yes.
Big country strong. That mama's leg was big as my head, big as my whole body, dog. Like that dude Tommy was huge, man. They had
But
that was a fun team to watch.
Ashona Tony, he is good for his country, right? And he's doing some damage. Yeah.
So I definitely, man. So let us know, man. Y'all think Shohei is the most freakish, unique athlete right now? If y'all think somebody else, definitely shoot us a
My dream
comment.
is I hope he comes to the
Tyreek
Orioles.
Let us know. Tyreek Hill's up there too, for sure.
Okay.
Man. But yeah, let's get on to this NBA, man. Y'all know the Man Cave. We always do a little NBA segment, man, and we've been talking, kind of off camera, man. Like, where's Damian Lillard gonna go? So
Yeah, the trade deadline or the trade begins
Yeah,
tomorrow.
that clock's about to
12
start.
o'clock,
Yeah.
It's about to start.
And the draft is come and gone. If y'all don't know, the Portland Trailblazers drafted basically what I think is Damian Lillard's replacement. So it's just a matter of time before they
Scoop?
send him packing. Because Scoop, what's his last name?
Henderson.
Scoop Henderson.
He's nice. He's
I think he
nice.
played for that G League, that
Yeah.
Unite team, or that
Yes.
who had like 4 players drafted, by the way, in the first round. And the boy is straight up beast. He runs about 6'2". He's already solid.
He's
already
a little
got
bit
good
taller than
size.
that.
Right.
He's
He
like
might-
6'3",
Yeah,
6'4".
got a mid-range jump already. Can
The
get
only
to
thing
the
he
basket.
can't do is he doesn't have the outside. He doesn't have the range yet.
No.
Yeah,
But
it's that
he's
3
solid.
ball.
He'll D you up and he'll bang on you.
Yes.
Man.
And I think the writing's on the wall for Damian Lillard, man. So early in the week, there was the Heat. It was big talks. Woj came out. The dude from the NBA Insider came out, said the Miami Heat are this close. Like everybody was talking, this is about to go to the Miami Heat. We thought it was gonna happen, and then it didn't happen.
Well, did you hear that him and Draymond had dinner in Portland last night?
Okay, that now.
See, but they already got Chris Paul, so I don't know how he went.
No. And they were in Portland.
Oh.
They had dinner in Portland. Draymond and
Green.
So
had dinner in Portland.
Oh, that's interesting.
So okay,
that's an interesting little development. So that could mean a few things. You know, it could mean they. See, I think once they sent Jordan Poole packing, though, they was trying to make money for Draymond. But
of course, I mean,
that would be one place
Steve
I can
Kerr
see.
said it at the end of the year.
Draymond gonna retire a Warrior. I don't see him.
Steve Kerr said it.
Playing for nobody.
They are not a championship team without Draymond Green. Once he said that, that should have let everybody know that Jordan Poole is out the door.
Yeah, they clearly chose Draymond, and it was
Wouldn't
never
you?
the same after that punch,
Wouldn't you?
man. Oh, of course.
Oh,
Draymond.
I actually heard what the fight was about. You know,
Oh,
Yes,
we got exclusive.
You know,
exclusive.
Cam.
Let me know. Let me
Cam
know
was
what happened.
talking about the joint, so I read about it earlier today. So
Cam Hall. Cam who?
Cam.
Oh, Cam. Oh, Cameron. Okay.
Yeah, you know,
we ain't gonna shout his name out, but yeah, everybody know they got it.
So, he was saying that it was about. So I think didn't Jordan Poole go to Michigan State? Oh, I'm sorry, he didn't go to Michigan State.
No, he's a Wolverine.
Right, but he got what's the word I'm looking for when
traded?
Not traded, but they was recruiting.
Transfer.
He was recruiting. They was recruiting at Michigan State.
Yeah.
So I heard that Jordan Poole was like to Draymond Green, I fucked more bitches than you while I was getting, while I was up on the recruiting trip than you did in Michigan State.
Oh, remind my bad. Somebody shout out Jordan Hawkins, but go ahead.
All right, so Jordan Poole was like to Draymond Green, I fucked more bitches than you when I was up on the recruiting trip than you did the whole time while you was at Michigan State, right? And that's the first part. Right?
Okay.
So then they running and doing some more, and then he was like, that's why you're not gonna get your money.
Oh, that's what Jordan said to Draymond.
Yeah, Jordan was like, that's why you ain't gonna get your money. Because you a bum. He said, what again? He said something like, you're not gonna get your money because you a bum or some shit like that. And that's what set Draymond off.
Dang.
Because you don't play with that. That's one thing, NBA players.
Yeah,
they don't play
you
with
never speak on each other. You never go in nobody's pocket. You never speak on nobody's bag.
Yeah. So
that's like an unwritten rule in the NBA. That's something like
That's
D'Angelo Russell
a
did.
bad
Wow.
word. That's a bad,
So
terrible word.
He basically, when that Draymond.
That makes a lot of sense now because they did say that they already printing flyers for Rose Bar for Jordan Poole. They said he gonna be a U Street legend already.
You already know he is. Yo,
and you know,
as soon as he got
came out with Ice Spice. Remember they said he tried to pay $500,000 for Ice Spice for a date?
The city is going to tear Jordan. The city is
he gonna be alright. He gonna be woke to it now because everybody talking about it. But I don't know. You think he's
his
gonna
city life? He was going to eat him
that
alive.
6 woman? Yeah, I'm
He
worried
gonna
about
be
that.
out. He gonna be out there, Rose Bar every Wednesday.
Hold on, y'all.
U Street every Saturday.
My question is, can I add this question?
Adams Morgan Friday night.
Another Andre Bloch. He another Andre Bloch.
And you know, Andre was down there, with the trannies down there too.
Oh yeah, they caught him. They got him.
So I'm gonna add this question for Jordan. Are they gonna chant his name in a bad way or a good way now?
Well,
It's
it
gonna be
depends.
a good way.
If he started throwing up them bricks like he was all season, because he was flat out terrible
He was.
all year. I don't know
was.
what the hell, but he did
He
have
still
a 24.
averaged
I would say, let me rephrase that,
still
especially in
averaged
the playoffs. As soon as them lights came on, and you could tell they was phasing him out, Steph and them, they had something that you could tell they was just looking at him funny. We was taking shots. Like some of them shots, they were like, those shots should have been going to Steph.
Yeah.
Or Clay.
What game was that?
So he crapped the bed in the playoffs.
No, it was the Sacramento game.
Yeah.
It was I forgot what was it, game 2 or game 3?
He looked bad that whole series.
Where Steph kicked it out to him. He had an opportunity to pass it back to Steph, who had a better 3-point shot.
And Steph didn't look.
He took a 40-pointer. That was the end right there.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you take my shot? That's how Steph looked at him.
Remember he used to run to the line trying to beat Steph to the free throw line and shit? That's how it started, and it was all cool when you was performing.
I think it was fine then.
Yeah, but once you not performing under that contract,
exactly, and then you take Steph Curry's shot.
yeah.
Oh no.
See, they anointed either they anointed him or he anointed himself too early.
Yeah.
But yeah, he looked bad, and they definitely chose Draymond over him. So I don't know what's gonna happen with Poole when they get here, but
City gonna love him though.
Dame got to get out of there. They say everybody in the NBA is saying this whole loyalty act is getting corny.
It is.
And
Not that it's getting corny.
people tired of it.
Dame is gonna drop 60 points at least twice a year.
Dame gonna stay in Portland though. He gonna stay in Portland.
Why keep that in Portland where you're not
until the
gonna win?
Lakers gonna get him. Lakers gonna get him at the trade deadline. Yeah.
Again, I want to see him in three places. Three places to me makes sense.
He got
Two places.
Two places.
No, I want to see him.
I want to see him with Bron.
I want to see him in the East. I don't want to see him in the West because that Western.
He got a
gauntlet-
Western game.
No, he's got a game that travels.
He does,
He's
but
got a game
the
that
West
travels.
is more that flow, Phoenix Suns, you know what I'm saying? Just jack it up.
Okay, Minnesota, right? Down.
The East is more that grind you out, 94 to 92.
And that to me is Dame's type of.
That's where he needs to go.
That's
You're
what I'm
right.
saying.
You're right, Pete.
Miami makes sense. To me, Miami's number one. Actually,
Because he need to simplify his game.
not even simplify.
Move it in a little bit.
No, it's not even that.
Why you shooting from 40 feet every time?
Because I can make it. Same reason why Steph does. And think about it. If I make a 40 footer, but hold on. If I make a 44 footer, now that single gap turns to a double gap. And there's so much more space for everybody to attack.
I mean, I can't take that away because he does hit him. Atticus, he does hit
He
him
hit
at a
at-
good rate.
the
I'll
thing-
have to look up the stats of him.
The thing about it
fast,
is,
like 30
him in
feet,
Philly with Embiid,
I'm telling you, man.
Killer.
I just think he needs to just move his game in closer to the basket and just running just a simple pick and roll. I almost like him off the ball. I almost like him off that point guard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, why? He's giving you 8 assists a game.
yeah,
But
you're right. And that's with Portland, the Bamas, they couldn't even finish. So he probably could have had like 13. If he plays with some solid big man, he probably be averaging 13 dimes.
My point is he gonna be all right with Jimmy Butler?
Would you change his game though? Would you? That's a good question. Would y'all change Damian Lillard's game up
What do you
once
need
he
to
gets
change?
traded, or would you let him play the way he's been playing?
Yeah, why?
The way he's been playing has not been working
It's
though.
not.
Okay,
That
hold
Portland
on.
team has never been getting over the hump.
but you think that's his fault? 'Cause
They
he
had
got-
CJ.
he got-
They
he
had
got
a good team,
When
man.
they had CJ,
They had a good coach.
Their first couple of years, they went to the Western Conference Finals. They
Who was
were.
that coach? I like
they
that
were-
coach they had.
Terry
Prescott?
Stotts. No, it was
Where
Terry.
is he at though?
I don't know. But they were a player away, and Portland never supplied that player.
They always had a big
They
two.
never supplied that player because in the NBA you need 3 to win.
Oh, and there was the defense, remember? Yeah,
And then their defense was
They were the
horrible.
worst defense in the
Right?
league
They
every
just
year.
rather outscore you. But you
Yeah.
can't win like that in the playoffs.
Yeah, if you're gonna be free flow, running gun,
Well,
you
you
gotta
wonder
stop.
why
That's
it's go-
Phoenix's problem.
You wonder why Golden State got the best of Portland, right?
Well,
Well,
Golden
because
State
Golden
play
State can
defense.
strap you.
Yes.
Steve Kerr, they play defense down there.
Yes, they strap you. And the thing about it is, what a lot of people that don't watch basketball that don't get about Golden State is they always say Golden State, all they want to do is shoot threes. They want to jack
Not
threes.
necessarily.
Golden State is going to get the ball inside, get layups to you, collapse your defense, and then they kick it out.
the
So they're
system, too.
wide open shooters.
See, yeah, Dame got to go to a system
He's got
too.
to.
That
gotta
will
go to a
let
better-
him free flow, I guess.
But he
I
also
would-
needs
he
two
needs
more
somebody.
players. He needs a wing and somebody inside. He
Inside.
has somebody inside that's consistent because Nurkic is not. He needs somebody inside. Imagine
Wait a
him with an
minute.
Embiid. Imagine him and Embiid playing pick and roll. Who are you going
To
to double
me,
team
to
off
me,
that?
he's gotta play like Jamal Murray and hear me
Yeah.
out. He's got to move his game. You saw in the finals how Jamal Murray was just killing on that elbow jumper off
Yeah.
that pick and roll.
Dame can too.
Dame can do that too. So that's what I want to see a little bit more from Dame is some of that. And that's why I said I would like he can stay on the ball. I mean, he can stay on that point guard ball. I just want to move his game in a little bit. And I don't know. It hasn't worked so far, man. It's just I don't know. I think people crown Dame. I think he's a little overrated. Like
But
Dame
I'm
is-
hearing.
he's a scorer. Don't get me wrong. He can flat out score the rock.
I'm hearing
He's a low
sources.
But
budget
does he
Steph
do
Curry.
all the intangibles? Like,
He's
and I
a
think he's
low-budget
lost a
Steph
step.
Curry.
I think he's lost a step.
He'll
Yeah.
still bang on you. What you mean?
No, he'll
still
bang on you, but can he get past you?
Yeah, he still can
Okay.
get past you.
But I
Boy,
got,
and Portland don't come on a lot either.
I
You
got
know,
this
Portland,
question
West
for
Coast.
you, JP.
Mm-hmm.
But when you say about Nurkic, now what's the story going to be with Nurkic?
What do you mean? What's the
He,
story?
he had a good year.
Yeah, him too.
Good
but
playoff right here. What, if
But-
he's
but-
healthy,
Yeah, I mean, I'm hearing Miami on that too with Nurkic. I mean,
Why?
so what is it with
They don't
Dame?
need
Why
to
is he
They don't
want to
need him
stay?
to
Like what is his?
That's
What is his
that's what I
angle?
don't get.
Does
That's-
he believe
that's
really?
what I
Does
don't
he
get.
really believe that they're gonna win? Like he can't think they can contend in the West. Yeah, he ain't that dumb.
Not yet.
No.
I mean, years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, that's not a crazy thought because they was in the Western Conference Finals. It
Yeah,
might be 6
and they was
now.
knocking on the door, but now
But they
They almost
never
rebuilt.
changed.
Yeah.
They never added that third piece. So they get to the second round, they bounced out because they're going
Yeah.
against a team that they need to play defense that you can't outscore, and they never learned how to play defense. I agree with you, Dame.
I think he's gonna end up in
Dame,
LA.
to
I don't
me-
know why. I think he's gonna end up at the Lakers, man.
This is my biggest knock on Dame.
He's
Is-
32 years old too.
Right. But
Yeah.
here's my
He
biggest,
ain't no spring
here's
chicken.
my biggest knock on Dame. I've never seen Dame totally strap up,
Yeah, he averaged 32 points a game this year.
right.
and he lost a step.
He averaged more minutes than he has since 2019, averaging 36 minutes a game.
Wow.
Averaged 32.2 on 46% shooting.
Come on.
Dog, man, why is people not knocking on the door trying to swap player for player, draft picks for this dude? Like,
Because he wanted to stay in Portland.
he don't have a no trade clause though.
No.
So they like
So
they
now
should be
it's time
trading
for
him.
him to go.
Kyrie Irving's also on the market. James Harden is on the free market.
Now, do you want any of those players?
No, sir. I'll take Kyrie though.
I
I still
would
think
take
Kyrie got a
Kyrie.
little juice. He got a little juice left in the tank.
Kyrie got plenty of juice in the tank.
Not
But
plenty.
It's this.
Kyrie got 2 more years.
It's this.
And that'll
It's this.
toss. He just nut crazy. Yeah.
Exactly.
He'll just decide he ain't gonna play
I
one
love
game.
Kyrie, but Kyrie thinks the world is flat.
Don't let this small come out during the season. Oh, he gonna be the first one. It's a conspiracy theory. I'm not playing for 5 games.
Oh my God.
Russia got something to do with it.
That's why
Oh,
I can't deal with
yeah,
Kyrie.
he got too much
Did
going
you all
on.
know there was
Paul
more?
George in the market too.
Can I tell you all this? There was
Man,
there was
the
more
Clippers
scenes.
got
There
him.
was more scenes with Doncic and Kyrie. That was a whole debacle, wasn't it?
Doncic?
Yeah, Doncic and
Because they
Kyrie.
can't play no defense.
No,
No,
that was a bad trade. Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
a horrible.
that was a terrible
Can't play-
trade.
they
They
couldn't
should
play
have
no
kept
defense.
on. I like Finney Smith,
I did too.
and
Yes.
they gave up another. It was
Jalen Bronson. Yeah.
no.
Nah,
He already
it was-
resigned.
Oh,
It
okay.
was,
But, they
Finney
gave
Smith
up,
and one of the other wings that they needed to play defense.
Yeah, man.
And they just looked terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It's going to be
There
a
wasn't
long.
bridges to
It's
that
going to
trade.
be a long road for Dallas Mavericks, right? And it,
Not
That was a
really.
bad trade, man.
They got to. Unfortunately, they got to re-sign Kyrie, but
right.
they gotta bring in another piece.
Yeah, for sure.
They need a big man though. I don't know. I mean, they're talking about
The
80
last
for
rumor was
Kyrie.
LeBron on that. LeBron don't.
LeBron ain't going there.
No, he don't wanna go there.
Bron's staying right in Hollywood, so you
Yes.
can watch. Why Bron's not leaving LA? Because Bronny plays at USC.
Yeah.
Bronny wearing that number 6 too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they got rid of Dinwiddie. Markeith Morris, he a bum.
Right.
But yeah,
Yeah, it was
that
that
Finney
Dinwiddie.
Smith, and they gave him a first rounder, unprotected, in
Man.
2029. Kyrie Irving and Markeith Morris went to the Mavericks for Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith. Yeah, see, Dinwiddie was inconsistent at times, but when he went off, he went off.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he was actually good for that.
Yeah, I liked him. I
Actually
like what he's
good for
doing there.
Dallas.
And Finney-Smith, when just player for player, that wasn't a good deal.
Nah,
Because he
that
played
was
better
your
defense than Kyrie. And Kyrie, something happened in the playoffs. I'm going to say he got hurt. I don't know.
They didn't make the playoffs.
Oh, they didn't make the playoffs. Yeah. Oh,
The
yeah.
Mavs didn't
And
make
then
the
they got
playoffs.
suspended for trying to tank. I remember that. That was
Yeah.
bums. So, yeah, man. So, that's our NBA segment for this week, man. And we're going to keep an eye on that Dame Lillard story for y'all. And as soon as something breaks, man, we'll be all over, man. But y'all know we always close out with a special segment called Get Your Popcorn Ready, man. We always give y'all some entertainment news going on around the country, around the DMV. All these hip-hop artists, people getting in trouble, drama, different things, funny stuff going around. So, been a ton of stuff going on all summer already, man. And we got to talk about that BET Awards, man. I don't know if y'all seen, but Lil Uzi Vert, little dumbass, got caught up trying to take a picture with Ice Spice, and the girl, if y'all don't know, he's dating a girl from the City Girls. Her name is JT, one of the 3 City Girls, and these girls from out Miami. They ain't playing around. They're from the hood. Like they respect, well, they got class, but if you piss them off, oh yeah, you gonna hit them
They're
out.
going fire on you. Yeah, they're going fire on
I mean, I'm with Uzi on this one.
So let me break it down.
artists,
Let me
you
break
know
it down though. So Lil Uzi, while he was performing, I think he hosted. I think Lil Uzi was hosting.
Uzi wasn't hosting.
Maybe not though. But anyway, he was talking on the mic and he said something about Ice Spice, like tearing somebody's wig off like Ice Spice. And then he said something else about her on stage. Then he went down onto the stage, like they were all taking some pictures. They always take pictures after people get awards or something. So that was kind of the background. But anyway, Ice Spice was sitting down in a seat, and then there was the 2 other empty seats there. I forgot who they belonged to. But Lil Uzi came over and sat down in the seat right next to Ice Spice and asked her if they can get a picture together. So his girlfriend seen it from like a little bit away. She came over and was like, "What you doing? You act like a fanboy, this and that," and threw her phone like right in his chest. Like, but I'll give Lil Uzi Vert credit. He ain't make a big scene like Will Smith and Chris Rock. Like he took the L on the chin. He took the charge, and he basically he chased her down or whatever and said whatever he had to say to her. So it was a funny moment. It was caught on camera or whatever. And apparently they made up and all that and everything. But you think she was right for throwing her phone at him or whatever? I damn sure think she shouldn't have thrown that phone though.
Because jealousy looks ugly.
Especially at no award show. She probably a little jealous that Ice Spice is popping right now. But she ain't need to react like that though.
Nah, she didn't.
There's no need to
City
But
Girls down.
Lil Uzi, what is you doing too?
City Girls down 1,000 points with that one.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. But Lil Uzi, you could have been a little bit more slick about it, so that didn't help the situation.
But they rappers, so
everybody, you're supposed to be grown. You're right, Pete. Like you gotta be mature at the end of the day.
There you go.
Everybody's
that M-word.
and the award show is really supposed to be people trying to big up each other. You know what I'm saying? Give each other props, uplift each other, and everybody celebrate.
And that's the thing with Snoop, right? Snoop's saying it like that.
Yeah,
Snoop's telling them like them youngsters out there.
Yep, I remember last year. It was a good call, Pete. Because last year Snoop came on the stage and hit you and said the same sort of spill when he was on stage. Like same thing Busta Rhymes was saying. Busta Rhymes got honored, with the Achievement Award this year. And I love Busta Rhymes, man. He always bring it strong. I'm gonna go see him December 8th out there at Jiffy Lube Live with 50 Cent and them. And I saw him last summer, and he come out with Spliff Star. And they just put on a show. They give you every amount of energy they got. Yeah. And he got hits for days too. So it was a good speech by him, good performances by him. I saw Chief Keef come out and hit that joint. I forgot what it was called. It's escaping me right now. Damn, I forgot. But his little main joint that he popped off like 7 years ago. And it was good to see him because he was beefing with Lil Durk for a long. They still beefing. Like Lil Durk and NBA YoungBoy is going at it hard, and this all go back from when King Von got shot, and they saying NBA YoungBoy taking credit for it, and that wasn't even his work. It was one of his artists, Quando Rondo, the one that did it, and King Von, the one that started it though. King Von outside of a nightclub in Atlanta saw Quando Rondo, and he was the initiator. It's all on camera. You can look it up on YouTube. He came over, swung, hit Quando Rondo, and then. Quando Rondo, man, Tim was in the car, shot Vaughn, and R.I.P. Vaughn. But Vaughn was the aggressor in that situation. But they beefing hard though, so keep an eye on that joint. I hope nothing happened. They gotta chill out. Like there's a couple people trying to squash the joint. 21 Savage, I think, because all the people that did music with both of them. But it's like the hip hop industry is split right now. Some people side with Durk, some people side with YoungBoy, and YoungBoy going at everybody. YoungBoy just went at Drake. And they had to have a sit down with him and shit, because I was like, dude, you going too far, chill out. So anybody that made music with Lil Durk, NBA YoungBoy called him out. He called out Lil Baby the other day, And these rappers is he called out Lil Boosie, but these rappers is clapping back at Young Boy. They saying like chill out, dude. Like don't be coming at us. Like he went at Gucci Man. Gucci Man got at him on the Instagram live.
Wow.
So Young Boy making a lot of enemies, and he just moved up to Utah and shit because he trying to get out of New Orleans because he got so many people after him. But that Dirk and Young Boy beef ain't going away no time soon, man. And it's sad because it's the same shit that been going on. And all this started with the drill music, and Chief Keef was in the middle of all that. They said Chief Keef was kind of the originator with all that drill music, and also heard some stuff about Pop Smoke. That drill music, that Pop Smoke sound that they got, that came from overseas. Man. See these European countries, England, all these other people, they taking our sound and they put their own little twist on it. That's why when the rappers go over there, they show them love. It's good love back and forth because it's all, they be putting their own twist on it. But a lot of people don't even know. That's why New York drill sound different from Chicago drill because Pop Smoke and them, they got that from a German engineer they found on YouTube. And they brought that sound back to New York. Didn't tell anybody, kept it under the hush hush and shit. And Pop Smoke blew up, dog. And so that just shows, that overseas, they doing some stuff over there too. And a lot of these backstories is so interesting on how this music got started. But a lot of it is not good for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been watching a lot of interviews with the Lost Boys and Naughty by Nature and so a lot of these Busta Rhymes and some of these cats that really showed these guys the way. And these guys is kind of messing it up because they all they talking about is killing on their raps, and then they indicting themselves, and it's all about killing, and they killing their own people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so hopefully we gonna see a different shift. Hopefully in the next 10, whatever, hopefully, but we'll see where it goes. But I do like a lot of the music, and everything originates from the 90s. When rap first started. And funny story I heard about Ja Rule, man. Ja Rule, I was listening to one of the Lost Boys, not Mr. Cheeks, but the other cat. This other cat was locked up for like 19 years in federal prison, and he just got out like a year ago or something. Yeah. Now it wasn't Freaky Todd. Freaky Todd got killed. It was the other one. He kind of old head now. He got like a black grayish beard now, but real smart cat. Anyway, he was telling the story on the interview. He was locked up, and they said Ja Rule came in, like he got transferred up to federal for a little bit, and he said they had Ja doing some funny shit up there, man. So they said like they had him doing some like little gardening stuff for the warden and all that shit, but they make everybody do that or whatever in the beginning. But then they said like he had to go in and kind of step in and give Ja the heads up because they had Ja out there doing some clown ass missions in jail and shit. Like they was having him like because of his status or whatever, they was having him like go get tomatoes and shit for like inmates. So he walking back with tomatoes, or he keeping like a little stash in his cell and shit just to give the niggas and shit. So the dude from the Lost Boys had to call them in and let them know like you can't be doing that. First of all, you can get yourself caught up. You know what I'm saying? Doing that, like you can't be having no illegal contraband. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to hook people up. From your whatever your job is at the jail. Like, so he had to check Ja. And, a lot of people don't know that story or whatever because, so Ja was out there looking dumb, just wet behind the ears in jail, just doing favors for niggas out there for no reason, looking stupid. Like, imagine Ja, like, walking back with a freaking shirt full of tomatoes and shit, like, trying to be the hardest rap out here. So I just thought that was a funny story. It just shows how these old cats, they always looking to help you. They always looking out for you, and they, a lot of them just want they just do. They just want their shit played on the radio, like Jay-Z and shit. So I was listening to the Lost Boys and shit, and they was like, why that Renee joint ain't on the radio in constant play like Nas hits and Jay-Z? Because that was one of the classic joints of our day. That Renee joint was crazy.
Yeah, that Renee joint.
So a lot of people don't know about that Ja Rule story.
Shout out Lost Boys, love, peace, and happiness.
Yes, sir. That was a good joint right there. And they said that Outkast got a lot from the Lost Boys.
Oh, you can tell.
They said Atlanta really, and then he said because Lost Boys was all part of Universal Records, so they said they kind of was looking for a down south group. So they started looking at the St. Lunatics, and they saw they wasn't really popping. That's when Nelly went off on his solo shit. So then they was like, they needed another group of 4 or whatever, and then here come the Hot Boys, Lost Boys, Hot Boys. So but they were saying, but what they had to do was they plucked 4 different individuals and brought them into one group. You know what I'm saying? So it really wasn't as strong as what the Lost Boys had. But the Lost Boys had, they said that out of their at the latest album they put out before they signed the Hot Boys, 7 of their songs they had music videos for. And back then, 2 music videos was good. Yeah. So that just shows they was killing. They said they was traveling everywhere, every state they hit. And then the dude that was in jail that was locked up, who was telling the Ja Rule story, he said that's why nobody could mess with him, because he went to every state in the country when they was putting in their work. They said when they would go around Biggie, and Biggie like, man, why y'all ain't in my music video? Like, I'm trying to get y'all in my music video. And they be like, man, we working. Like, we on the plane. Like, we can't even get in the video. That's how much they was grinding. Yeah. And Lost Boys definitely don't get their credit. Yeah. So hopefully, shout out to the Lost Boys and all these older rappers who did it the right way and are continuing to do it the right way. And shout out to all these new rappers that's doing it the right way. You know, I like NLE Chopper. You know, somebody went at him. Young Boy went at him. Yeah, and they was cool for a little while, but NLE Chopper he said something. He commented on DJ Academics, who's a big blogger. He was going on Young Boy, because Young Boy after King Von got killed, Young Boy a week later put out a song and was fucking called out the whole old block, the whole Chicago, was saying Von got what he deserved, just a bunch of stuff. And then DJ Academics was like, damn, NBA YoungBoy on some demon time. And you know, when you say that just makes somebody look like they out to kill Bama's, they got it out for Bama's, which YoungBoy can't defend that, you know. And he actually came back with a tweet, and NLE Chopper put out a tweet, was like, you know, I echo that, because somebody else put a tweet and was like, yeah, it's kind of stupid, all this beef is stupid. So NLE Chopper was like, yeah, I agree with that, this shit is stupid. So YoungBoy took that as he was not loyal to YoungBoy anymore and shit. So YB, if you ever hear say YB, that's YoungBoy. So YoungBoy went at Chopper, and Chopper one of the biggest artists right now. So it just shows YoungBoy is headache straight. Man, it's that lean. It's it's the pills, man. It's no influence out here. It's crazy.
My barber told me a story about these young dudes. He was just telling me how he had a young Bama almost OD in the back of his barbershop off what's the shit off the fentanyl.
Yeah, man, that's fentanyl is real. Your barber told you that?
Yeah, he was like, and I was like, yo, so you just let him? He was like, yeah. He was like, that's them young cats. What they want to get that high that they almost died. So he was like, I just let him. Let him sit back there. He's like, that nigga was Be careful of these young niggas,
I
man.
did not know
They getting sky high. They're not even smoking tree no more, dog. They doing way more stuff than that.
So I'm so glad you got me woke to that. That's a great. Now, I ain't gonna say great. Let me rephrase that. That's such an enlightening bit of information that barber sharing with you, man.
That explains why they so loose with it. Because
I kind of knew that, but when you know something, but then when you hear it, you hear it from somebody else, and they just his home, like that. I just had one of the moments, light bulb,
That's why they be wilding out so much.
Because they want to get to.
They
see, some people like going up to the cliff and just looking over.
Nah,
but that's me. That's me. No, but they like putting a foot over. They like dangling. Right, laughing.
I'm on the floor.
Right. I don't do it. I don't do it by choice either. It's just the way I was born. I just like going up to the line looking.
I look all day.
But I ain't gonna go.
I ain't going all the way there.
So
what's up, E?
I was gonna ask someone this. So when you say all this about NBA YoungBoy, is everybody gonna get tired of him now too?
They already started to get tired of him.
Okay.
As I said, the hip hop industry is split right now.
Man.
Because a lot of people mess with Dirk. He's always on DJ Khaled's album.
Yeah.
21 Savage messed with him. 21 Savage is one of the biggest rappers in the world right now. Him and Drake album. They charging $500 per ticket like crazy. So, but people already getting tired of YoungBoy, and it's crazy. That's why people have mixed feelings about him, because he calms down for a little bit, but then he'll just drop a mixtape. He'll just drop a song talking about the whole old block and the whole.
And they be like, dang, young boy.
You know, talking about like he cuts deep. You know what I'm saying? He go over the line with his shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he said something about NLE Chopper mother.
But
Just because he said he echoed that sentiment about that the beef being stupid. He was like, in NLE Chopper, he real close with it. He real family oriented. I watched a little video on him. He was eating like for his birthday, his mom, all his family was around him backstage before a concert, and like they had jewelry. They gave him this nice chain, and like his mom brought out like a big ass thing of sea moss. Like, and that was like his favorite thing. Like he didn't care about the jewelry, nothing else. Like, so I like Chopper, man. He's very family oriented that way, and like you can tell his family they care about that health stuff and you know trying to promote positive stuff like that to sustain your life. So and he does do some drill stuff too, but he backs it up with other stuff. So people are already getting tired of YB, and hopefully nothing happened because of this whole dirt shit. But we gonna see, man. And but yeah, definitely look out for my video on TikTok. Me and my boys did a little Dylan Brooks joint, the little Memphis Grizzlies walkout joint. The joint that they did, we did that joint at the beach. So I've been having some fun with the little TikTok dance. Everybody doing the baby joint, that shake something joint. That joint going crazy right now. So it's something fun to do. I was doing some joints with my niece and shit, and I was just wanted to bring that up. Just something fun we was doing at the beach. So if I recommended to everybody. Like I didn't think I would start to get into them, but even the ones that girls be doing, as long as they ain't got like 1,000 choreographed steps. I'll mess with it, man, and it's something fun, especially if you got kids, something good to get into at the pool or whatever. It was crazy. We was around the boardwalk and like people was coming out of their balcony looking, because we had the speaker out there to the music or whatever. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, just Google Dylan Brooks walkout music. Like Dylan Brooks blew up because of that joint more than his play in the damn playoffs. And I actually saw a video of Dylan Brooks like walking out of Staples Center after they lost the last game. Oh my Lord, they was all over that Bama. Check out that video too. And Dylan Brooks walking out, like it was like the walk of shame, dog. Like he had some security around him, but he had his glasses on, just looking straight. But he couldn't say nothing. Like he was talking all that shit about Bron.
Yeah. Well, Bron is washed, and
so that's what you heard.
Bron's old,
right? That's all you heard coming from the fans and shit. It was so funny.
Put himself in there.
Yep, that's what happened. So. Hopefully he'll learn from it.
And then what is it? You think Dylan Brooks is gonna try that with the Celtics?
Another one that be rapping, watching drill rappers and shit. Think he hard and shit. Nah, play ball. Like
you a basketball player.
Watching Ja Morant. Think he young boy. He think he is. I swear he think that.
Ja got off lucky.
25 games. Yeah, he
got 25.
He got lucky, but.
I want him to get 50 if he keeps.
He should have got 50. They gave Gil like 80 games.
Yes.
Gil had guns in the locker.
So did what's his name? Yeah. He brought him on a plane. Well, nah, he didn't bring him on. You're right. He left it on the plane.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah. Hopefully he learned from it. Though. I like Ja. I like
Ja.
Ja.
I do too, but he got to grow up.
He got to grow up quick too.
Yes.
Like this ain't like in that fake rehab and that fake apology
in Florida, right
after 8 games. Yeah, that whole thing was bull.
Yeah, you need to do. And
Adam Silver, you ain't do him no justice either. And T. Martin, step up as a dad. You ain't doing shit either. I'm trying to be friends all your life, trying to look like Usher on the sideline. You got to get the boy ear.
Yeah.
You his dad. Like after the first thing, you tell him that's it.
Yeah.
You can't hang with this dude no more in the car.
No.
Yeah. He bring his phone out too much, number one.
Yeah,
somebody need to smack his ass too.
You're a hot boy.
Yeah, you're a hot boy, exactly. Speaking of hot boys, so
man.
But yeah, man, that's definitely a good way to close the show, man. We had a lot of fun with y'all, man, and man, definitely if y'all miss any of the show, y'all could always catch the replay on YouTube tomorrow. It always drops at midnight. Man, it's gonna be the best hour, man. Share it with your friends, your family, your co-workers, your girlfriends, man. Especially the women, man. Y'all women, man. Y'all guys love sport. You know a little bit about sports. You talk a little bit of sports with your man. You in there, dog. We'll do anything for you. So, now we always appreciate y'all, man. Much love, and we back, baby. It's gonna be a good summer, man. We got a lot of good stuff planned. Tons of good interviews coming up. Got a lot of public appearances we gonna be doing the whole 9, so just stay locked in with us, y'all. And from JP, E Money, I'm not at the Nate is real, man. We the DMV Man Cave, man. We appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next Thursday, same time, same place, y'all. We out. Peace. All right. Good one, good one. We'll take you out with Devin, little giant.
I might have to let my mom know to get an Uber, man.
you good.
Something like that. Just cut it off.
Good show, fellas. Good
Thank
show.
you.
Good one.
Yes.
Sir. All right.
Yes, again, JP.
Good little jump. We gotta take a little pic.